Hello, I'm Dr. Tony, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel. One thing that's exciting that's happening, I'm getting questions. I have a question from one of my patients. As I always talk about what the Big Four is. The Big Four is blending the spiritual, mental, emotional, physical into one vibration. These are four individual vibrations, spiritual being the highest, to mental, the image, to the emotion produced, to the physical. So it goes from the highest vibration to lowest. Now I mentioned the word paradigm shift. And actually one of my patients in my office asked me, what is the paradigm shift? This is what the paradigm shift is. In the Big Four process, it's always your subconscious that's running you. You're 95% your subconscious. You are not who you think you are. With the paradigm shift, that is when the subconscious, a belief, a false belief in the subconscious can become a reality in the conscious mind. Up to 50%. Since we live in a dichotomy, you cannot have cold without hot, you cannot have tall without short, you cannot have fat without skinny. So with the paradigm shift, when your subconscious goes from 50% to 50.1%, over the 50% mark, the majority of subconscious can change its consciousness and become a different reality. So with a paradigm shift, this is a person that may be smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, and then one day he wakes up and he doesn't smoke and it's no big problem. Or the person that's overweight and then wakes up one day, they had a paradigm shift. When we go to sleep at night, that's when we become enlightened. So what the Big Four process does through the spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, what it does, it alters your subconscious. Because again, you are nothing but a sponge from birth to 7 years old. You have no analytical mind. Therefore, that's what you are going to become. Your subconscious is not it's what your truth is to you, but it may not be your truth in your conscious mind, your reality. That's why when someone says, I'm going to lose weight, and they don't, because it's a subconscious that's running you. You know, if you can think about what truth is to you, it's not what you may think it is. It's what truth is in your subconscious. It's also to be known as a heart-mind connection. One of the parameters I use when I work on someone is, what is their heart-mind connection? What do they believe up here that they do not believe in the heart? And that's what's important, because you have to connect the heart to the mind, to have a conscious shift. So the paradigm shift is nothing more than you altering your subconscious from a 50% to 50% plus whatever's above it. Therefore, you can have a paradigm shift. And it can happen in anything, in any belief. Because again, what you believe in is irrelevant to the truth. And the only constant in the universe is change. And what I mean about belief, if you believe ghosts exist, then that alters your whole life. Now, ghosts either exist or they don't exist. And I'm not here debating that. I'm just saying ghosts either exist or they don't. If ghosts do not exist, and you believe that they do exist, then you alter your whole life. You may not walk into a cemetery at night or a dark room. So the paradigm shift is when you're shifting your subconscious, not your conscious mind. And what's so difficult, again, is your subconscious, you experienced growing up from birth to 7. That's when you are taking in all these facts. Just like we talked about the person with the cheese. He believed that if he was allergic to cheese, he would subconsciously he'll love his father more. He'll be more like his father. So the Big Four process, we take the thought, the mental aspect of it, the emotional and the physical, and we find those 4 individuals. Again, the mental is one of the 7 energy centers. We find out where is that subconscious belief that may be a false belief to you. Where is it in the subconscious? So if it is, again, if it's an I am, and then we take the emotion, what emotion relates? And remember, we have a question in your hand while you're doing this. The question is, why do I not lose weight? Well, that's what we're going to ask the subconscious, not the conscious mind. So the subconscious may be, why do we not lose weight? And here, so the The mental may be for a patient, I am, and the emotion, let's just pick one out, could be anxiety or fear of safety. And then the block may be, let's just pick one, in the kidney, and the location of the specific organ point could be right here. So the physical block would be in this part of the body. The emotional block is anxiety, and the mental is I am. So with the Big Four process, to have a paradigm shift, we now then will pull these together, these three things together, four things together, the point, with the spiritual aspect of it. And then we can alter the belief of the subconscious. So it would say like something like, I am feeling safe being overweight. Ah, okay, well then we have to shift that. Okay, so that's what a paradigm shift is. And I'm going to be discussing what sacred geometry is, because someone else had a question is, well, when we do the cards, we pin the sacred geometry on us. How does this connect us to the card? And even though it may sound weird, sacred geometry, there's a whole science behind this. So I want to thank you for visiting. Again, please subscribe, hit the bell. Also, any questions, questionforhealth@gmail.com. The website is Find Your Blogs. I'm going to have a video on the website explaining more about the Big Four process. Again, I'm excited because this is a new concept. It really is a new concept, and I truly believe that we can alter a lot of different subconscious thoughts to get us back to where we want to be as we grow into humans that are creating something for everybody. So you can create something for yourself and not just find happiness that you think is missing, because nothing is missing in your life. It's only misplaced in your soul. So I want to thank you again, and again, until next time.